So I'm going to do the best of my ability, and excuse me if I miss some things, but I'm going to do the best of my ability to sum this up, okay? It's very simple. I believe that the Federal Reserve is not going to decrease interest rates. They're not going to do it. They're going to keep it the same. Now, that's not a bad thing. I know the market says it's a bad thing. Trust me, I know. Every economist, I looked it all up. I understand what they think. They think that just because they decrease interest rates, more liquidity in the market, more people taking loans, price increase. But that's not the case what the data says. The data says that when they decrease interest rates, usually it's to remedy an emergency. They're trying to basically fix an emergency. And I've showed you the data. So I don't think they're going to do anything with interest rates at all. And this also means that there's an increase of demand for the United States dollar. And Coinbase sees that, and they're trying to capitalize by sending people over to the Base ecosystem. Now, if you know anything about Coinbase, they have a lot of connections to, they have a lot of connections to the Federal Reserve. There's been people from the Federal Reserve that's worked for Coinbase, and there's a lot of people that work for Coinbase to the Federal Reserve. Also, the USD, stablecoin was actually launched on Coinbase and given a lot of popularity on Coinbase. So like, for example, back in the day, you could transfer USDC on Coinbase for free for the longest. And this is like the only place you could do it. So they kind of partnered. They don't officially say it, but they've kind of partnered and made that happen. So there's a lot of connections all over that. Now, somehow, for some reason, at the exact bottom of the market last cycle, we had specifically FTX Exchange filing for bankruptcy, the entire market falling, and then we have a whole bunch of big entities piling in, buying Ethereum to control the Ethereum blockchain. You saw the spike in USDC, and somehow I believe some of that money came from the bailout of the Federal Reserve to Silicon Valley Bank. They're trying to bail out Silicon Valley Bank, and that money somehow found its way into controlling the Ethereum blockchain because, I don't know, who wants to control the Ethereum blockchain? Maybe the Federal Reserve that's controlled pretty much the United States dollar, which is the world reserve currency since it started, right? Just think about that. Who wants to control money? Federal Reserve, they print, come on. This is crazy, right? Just think about this for a second. And then we have Vitalik Buterin trying to launch basically a marketing campaign, the documentary to anticipate what's going on with the liquidity, and the interest rates policy. And then we have Vitalik Buterin on the exact same day trying to launch, right, this specific documentary to maybe just get some liquidity for the Ethereum project. I mean, there's a lot of people doing a lot of things. The question is, what's going to work? I don't know. I don't know everything. I don't have a crystal ball, but I do have extremely deep research. And if you want more extremely deep research, consider subscribing to the channel, liking the video, sharing it with a friend.